Morning, everybody. Jason, Hollis Farms. Got Dodge back in the truck. What I decided to do first thing this morning, it's just got good daylight. I'm gonna just slip around. I got my bow with me, just in case I might get lucky. But I decided just to do a little scouting this morning, just gonna ease around. Still kind of trying to look for that right deer that I want to be hunting. So kind of being lazy this morning too. I ought to be sitting in a tree, but just kind of want to look around a little bit, like to look, like to walk. Alright, y'all, did a little slipping around, found a little bit of sign, saw a couple of small bucks. Actually, they was kind of sparring, and all I had with me was my Osmo. I didn't have a camera that zoom, but that was pretty fun. So here are the loggers up here. I'm gonna go up here and check on them, and then we'll see what else we can get into. They're working them up over here. All right, me and Dodge made it back down. Loaded and headed out. Alright, y'all, so here's what I'm working on now. This used to be my show enough portable setup. I'm sitting here trying to think how old this thing is. This is the Lone Wolf climber that's got the hand climber. I've got another one that's got a seat climber. I'll show y'all that one day, but this thing was the ticket. I've always been a climber guy. I like the lock-ons, but I never had anything that was light enough, and I never kind of got away from it on the Lone Wolf stuff. They've got the light lock hang-ons and sticks and all, and I'm fixing to get back into that more. I've learned a lot since we're kind of getting back going, and like I said, I've been kind of behind time, but this used to be my go-to. I was always a climber guy, and this thing's super light. But what I did, I was getting a little worried about it. It's got this belt system on it that goes around a tree, and I just put these on today. I got new belts for both stands. Everything else in good shape. But one thing I wanted to play with, I never used this a whole lot, but in the stand, it's got the bow holder just sitting there. Is that not cool? That way, I mean, it's just right there all the time, right in front of you. Sometimes I like to hang it on the tree behind me, but I like this option. I mean, when it gets down to the last few minutes before daylight, before dark, or that first hour or so, I mean, it's just right in front of you. You just pick it up and draw and shoot. These guys, they're just way ahead of their time, and still are. But this is another option that we might use. The other one that you sit and climb, it's kind of got a hammock type style seat. I'll show it to y'all one day. It is super comfortable. This one's not bad, but I got to get set up better on the got some stuff coming as far as safety harness and all, because I used to sit in these things without one, and I just don't want to do that no more. But this thing is right. We're gonna keep after it, and we're gonna have some fun with this stuff. That's the Lone Wolf that's got the hand climber. I bet they still make this stuff. I ain't even looked at. I think they still make the climber, and then XOP's got that ambush. I think I can't remember what they call their climber now, but anyway, this is a pretty neat deal right here. Another thing, real quick, I'm finna get ready and we're finna go hunting. But one thing I've been thinking about this filming, the saddle, I really like it. I think the saddle is harder to film out of. I'm gonna make my mind up. But I think with the camera arm comes out beside you, if you're planning, my strong side would be on my left. If I'm planning on shooting over, I think it'd be a lot easier to film with the arm. I hadn't done that yet. Maybe last year, but anyway, I can't remember. But I think we're gonna be, before it's over with, we're gonna be able to get a hang-on type standing sticks that's as light as our saddle, and I think I'm gonna like filming out of that better. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I'm working on. Alright, y'all, we headed in. Kind of hog trap buck. I'm gonna walk past the trap, see if I can find somewhere to get up. Kind of play the wind and see if we can get lucky. Alright, y'all, I'm finally locked and loaded. I walked forever. Didn't find what I was looking for, so I come back down and went up another road. It's getting late, so I decided to set up right on this road. Maybe we'll get lucky, that's all we can hope for. I'm not far from the hog trap. Ended up coming all the way back around. Alright, y'all. I got to cover these folks running 40 down the highway. Oh. I'm going to have to carry this video on under tomorrow, I reckon. I did not see a deer this afternoon. Oh. I did hear some hogs in there squealing and fighting. And hadn't seen nothing lately since we caught all them at the trap. So I don't know if they had them buggered up or they're used to them, but I know they bother them. But anyway, we'll just have to continue this on in the morning. Morning, everybody. Jason Dodge, Hollis Farms. We back at it. Maybe we can see a deer or something today and get a little footage. Didn't get a whole lot yesterday. We'll ease on down and find us a tree to get in and see what we can see. It's pretty cool this morning. Maybe we'll find something. We keep bouncing around, something will happen. Alright, y'all, made it out. Two does just across the road right there. Dodge saw. He going out. That was a fun hunt right there. Didn't stay real long. We'll check on the loggers. Got a few other things I want to do. Man, that deer came in there. I might look back at it on a little bigger screen. That deer may be 5. He's either 4 or 5. And like I said, down here we're wanting to shoot 5, 6-year-old deer. Pretty much no. You just can't look at their rack. You would think a deer that was 4 or 5 years old should have a better rack than that, but they all don't. I think the average 5-year-old deer in Mississippi overall probably scores about 115 or 120. So the deer that I'm looking to kill is few and far between, but we have to manage along the way. So and that would be, it'd be a dandy with a gun, but it would sure be a dandy with a bow. So he got my wind anyway. I wouldn't have got a shot. I was getting ready to get down because the wind had shifted, and I don't like sitting there knowing the wind ain't right. But definitely worth getting up this morning. That was fun. Beautiful morning, ain't it, Dodge? Alright, we're gonna check on these loggers and see what else we can get into. Alright, I'm up here where they're doing this thinning. Just about all this is pulpwood. Quite a bit of loads in here, but it's just some small stuff. Dust on my camera. Alright, I let Dodge run around for a little while. I done called him Pete 100 times. It's gonna take a while, but anyway, let him run around a little while, and I've loaded up on the Ranger. Warmed up quite a bit since this morning. Gonna go do a little midday scouting, kind of look around, and then got a good idea where I want to go this afternoon. I'm not even gonna go over in that direction, and then we'll find my tree and see what we can see this afternoon. About ready to sling an arrow. We got to improve on our shooting. Alright, y'all, so me and Dodge is headed on in. Man, we had a pretty good day today. That buck this morning come in there at scrape, he wouldn't have got our wind. That was fixing to be some good video. And the more I study on him, I'm probably going to put him on the hit list. I think I know he's at least 4, possibly 5, and he's just not got the rack like we want to grow. So I got several on the hit list. I just don't want to pick my rifle up. I may pick it up to make sure we get some of these out of there, but I'm going to do my best just to go with my bow. Rainy day or something, I might pick up a rifle and try to get one of them calls. But anyway, had a good hunt this morning. This afternoon, man, them does and little ones was all over us. That's just fun. And this morning I was pretty high, but this afternoon my feet was about 13 or 14 feet maybe. And boy, it's just fun right there, man. A lot of action this afternoon. The squirrels, the deer. Saw a couple of deer that I couldn't get on the film, and then that crazy coon come all in there. He climbed that tree, went all the way up to the top of that little tree and folded up and went to sleep. And then I woke him up when I was coming down. He just watched me come down. But anyway, good day in the woods. We headed to the house. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.